On today's episode of the Command Center podcast, we've got our training camp stock report. We got players whose stocks are up.
Yes.
We got to the moon, and Tana is in his bag. And then at the end, we got players we're ready to risk it all for. It all starts right now. Welcome into the Command Center podcast. I'm Logan Paulson here with Fred Smoot and Santana Moss.
Yep.
And as always, we're in the Big Bear AI Command Center camp tent. Right? Not always. This is a special occasion because we're out at training camp. The boys are on the field right behind us, which is fantastic. And if you want to come out and join us, there are open practices. There is Military Appreciation Day, which is August 7th. There's the Kids Day, which is August 8th, which sounds like that's going to be a great event. If you want those tickets, you can visit commanders.com for tickets and just make sure that there's some availability. But boys, like, if for fans who are thinking about maybe should I come out, maybe should I not, like,
first of all, it's nothing like seeing it in person. Nothing like seeing the guys here. And I tell you this, to be honest, you'll never see this many Commanders football players on the field if you don't come see it now. Because soon it'll be 53 of them, and that's a whole different field. You can come see everybody compete, offense, defense. I love it, man. Come on out.
And then one of the other things that you get a kick out of is seeing guys like ourselves. You know,
the old guys.
We out here, the old heads out here doing the shows. You got B. Mitch, you got myself, Fred, Logan. It's so many other guys. You had London here during the weekend. You got guys coming in signing autographs.
Darrell Green,
who played the game.
Riggins.
It's so many Commanders that you haven't seen and that you was probably anticipating or looking forward to seeing in the future. We here, so come join us.
Yeah, absolutely. Come join us. And again, those dates are Military Appreciation Day. Appreciation Day, is August 7th. Kids Day is August 8th. And make sure you check out commanders.com for those tickets. Okay, so now we've got our first break, quote unquote. We got to crown the GOAT. I'm trying to remember I think Fred actually did a decent job.
Just decent?
Just decent.
You're not willing to give me the full props of a Mississippi Stadium.
I think you lack the crafts of Santana.
Oh, there we go. I can't tell.
I don't know if he did a good job. I'm calling the fans out right now. I don't think Fred did good last time. You know, I always give you credit when credit's due. I don't know.
It was smooth delivery.
I don't know, fans. What y'all?
You butchered the West Virginia.
They felt sorry. Y'all felt sorry. All right, they felt sorry.
He butchered the West Virginia because he had no expressions in there, no feelings.
Yeah,
it was just like, come on, to West Virginia.
You've had better, Fred. So you got a good one. You got
a little lucky there.
You got a little lucky, man. The fans
win a championship. You need to live up.
The fans felt sorry for you, man.
Sometimes I wonder if Jason's just making it up. Sometimes I wonder.
Well, you know, the one thing Jason ain't gonna do is give me nothing.
Well, if he wants me and you,
if he wants to stir the pot,
he's gonna do it. Yeah, because it's working. Because it's properly stirred.
I earned every bit of this. I put them antonyms. I mixed them with them synonyms, and boy, I kept coming.
Where's your card, man? Where's your LeVar?
No, we don't hold it. We don't hold it. We don't hold it. We don't hold it. We don't hold it.
That's special.
We don't hold it.
That's special.
Okay.
But we got our first break, and I think we got to do a read here, right, boys? So who's got the first read?
I do. We're coming out. We're coming out right now.
Yeah, coming out hot.
All right. Damn, it's a new read.
I don't know. Is this new?
Yeah, it's new.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at it like this the whole time. See if you can handle the pressure.
I know how you're gonna do. You like to put eye pressure on me, but they don't.
And also now you got to hold the mic. You got to do a lot of stuff.
It happens. It happens. Hail Nation, take your fandom up a notch.
Uh-oh.
Shut up. Check out the AAA Commanders MVP membership today. You'll get all the reliable AAA benefits like 24/7 roadside assistance plus aside.
Okay, I'll hold it for you. Hail Nation, take your fandom up a notch. Check out the AAA Commanders MVP membership today. You'll get all the reliable AAA benefits like 24/7 roadside assistance plus exciting Hail Nation extras like opportunities to win game tickets, attend exclusive events, and 15% off the online pro shop. Already a AAA member? No problem. You can upgrade for free. Head to AAA.com/Commanders to upgrade or join today and become a AAA Commanders MVP.
I should not be judged by that. My paper was flying.
I'm just saying.
It's only fitting, though, bro. I think when stuff like that happen, it's only going to be to you.
No, to me. No, I'm trying to do it. It's waving in the way.
Hey, I'm hearing a lot of excuses.
Look, I was sitting here praying for you. I gave a whole prayer for you so you could finish strong, bro. All right, man. All All right, Commander fans, I'm back. Here's your game plan for fall. Take the country road to West Virginia, where scenic drives, mountain towns, and hill glowing with brilliant fall colors are all just a short drive away. It's the perfect excuse to get out of town, slow things down, and make a few unforgettable memories. Plan your escape at wvtourism.com. West Virginia.
I'm just saying.
Come on now.
Why ain't his paper flying like
Come
mine?
on now.
Right? See, I feel like Jason against me. I'm going against hurricane type winds. I'm going against all kinds of stuff. Trying to read.
Hurricane.
Yeah. Listen to me. Kind of paper over there still as can be. All right.
It's about to calm before the storm,
I
man.
get
I'm
it,
already
man.
the storm. I'm a hurricane. You know
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying?
No, I mean, I think that speaks for itself, to be honest. I don't know, though.
You know what? I think the fans can tell that it's an offensive, defensive bias on this show.
Hey.
Y'all offensive guys really stick together.
But you know what was crazy about it? Jason gave us a chance to pick the cards, right? He had them down. And I just grabbed two out the middle.
Yeah.
And when I saw that West Virginia sitting up there, I said, "Ooh, it's time to shine."
No, that's been your.
It is time to shine.
That's been your warm cocoa since we've been doing
West
this.
Virginia took the read away, and they came back and changed it up for me. I was kicking you behind so bad.
West Virginia did dip on us, and then they saw a drop in tourism. Then they came back to it.
All right, let's get to our training camp stock report brought to you by the U.S. Army. Be tested, but not just on paper. Be strong and more than muscle. Be courageous and supported by a mighty team. Be all you can be. Visit gourmet.com to learn more. So now, because I'm excited, you're excited, we're going to go stock up for this first segment.
All right.
We got to pick two people that our stock is going up.
Yeah.
Okay? Does that make sense?
I got it.
So who wants to start it off? Danny, you want to start us off?
I'll start it off.
Okay.
So I'm picking two people for the first slot, or two people one for each
Just
slot?
pick one at a time.
Okay. My first guy, I'ma just say this from where he came from. I'm going with Owe.
Adafe.
Yeah. Dafe Owe.
Okay. Stock is definitely up.
Yeah.
Stock is almost about to burst out this doggone tent.
Yeah.
It's so high. I think when you look at, what did we expected from him when he got drafted, and one of the things I love about this game, because it actually shows you that it's not easy to come in here and just be that stud.
No, it ain't. You got to develop.
It makes you work for it.
Yeah.
It makes you go through some tough times, some uncharted waters at times to see if you got what it's made out to be, what it takes. And I think he showed that. I think he was able to, get himself together. He gathered himself, got shipped away, and then he said, "You shipped me away too soon.
Yeah.
You shipped me away too soon."
Yeah.
And on the verge of being shipped away, I think that triggered something. I think that triggered that guy to say, "You know what, man, I don't like the way this feels. I don't like to be not wanted or not appreciated where I was drafted. So I have to show this team that they got the right guy." And he did that, and he did that so well that he was able to get that payday.
I mean, didn't he say that to us when he did the interview? Basically,
he said that, yes.
It kind of like refocused him and gave him a new opportunity. So, I mean, we were watching practice yesterday, and they were doing one-on-ones. I mean, I don't want to overhype a couple of reps, but he just moves different.
He just stands out.
Yeah.
I mean, we had great pass rushers on this team, especially since we've been, in this seat watching guys. And you can see it. I mean, we had the best of the best. We had guys that went out there and put double digits in, when it comes to sacks. And at the time, we was like, I hope he come out here and get it. When you watch this guy, and that's just to me, it might not be the same with you, but when I watch him, I seem like it's a sack ready to be had. Like,
every play.
It's like his movement that shows, it screams sacks.
Yeah.
It screams that this guy's going to get after the quarterback. And even if it's not sacks, it's pressure. It's going to do something for our defense that we haven't had done in a while. So I'm looking forward to seeing this guy go out there and really do what he do.
Ooh, Adafe Owe. I want to one-up your Adafe Owe with an Impala SS. Sonny Styles. All right, listen to me.
Fred, I feel like you jumped the gun on this one.
No, I'm not, because what I'm saying is, to me, he's ahead of the clock. Right now, he's supposed to be a rookie struggling, trying to find his way with vets.
So let me just say this. I'm not saying you jumped the gun. Like, his stock is definitely going up. I was going to put him as, like, to the moon. Like, he's the guy.
Yeah. No.
So I feel like we're getting a little – you're not giving him the love that he's had the last couple days of practice.
I'm saying stock up now because I don't want to get too excited. Until I see it happen against other teams where you got to swap color paint. But what I'm saying right now, he's ahead of rookie schedule.
Yeah.
The one thing about him is mentally he's so sharp, but if he off mentally, he has the elite speed to still be on time. Like not only does he has that, he has the length to cause problems with any play action, any pass, anything you do. He is ahead of schedule, and I'm sure Coach Jones is loving everything about it. I'm sure Coach Ken Norton is really loving everything about it, because if you can put Ken Norton's mind in the body of this young kid, you're talking about a special player, and I'm talking about special beyond special, better than London Fletcher.
Yeah, and I don't want to like overhype it, but they had their first day of pads yesterday, right? So that was Monday. And I'll tell you, man, like there's something about that, man. Like the very first play of team, he's the guy that's like sticking Bill in the hole.
Yeah, sticking him right in there.
And then again, you watch him kind of as a blitzer, like just beating backs.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, he moves like a
DB.
Like, so when he's blitzing, like this ability to like attack the tackle's high shoulder and then
get skinny.
and then the tackle oversets it. He's able to come underneath. Like there's something there, man. And again, like you don't take him 7 overall because you think he's a bad football player, but I think you talk about a Dafeoe, Tana. I think like what we saw from him in college was an ascending player.
Yeah.
And watching him here, like I think he's going to be an absolute stud.
That tells you everything, because I remember us doing all our mock drafts. We never thought he would be it.
Yeah.
Like, so that tells you everything you need to know about him being a special player.
And not to just speak on something that, like you said, we haven't even seen the guy go out there and play his first game, but you can just see the potential.
You can feel it.
You know, you can see it, and that's one of the things that we all say. Like Sean Taylor was one of those guys. When Sean
We knew
came
him from the
in,
door.
I wasn't here when Sean first got here.
I was.
But from afar,
Yeah.
when I saw highlights of y'all in the preseason,
Yeah.
we was over there shaking our head like, oh,
Yes, sir.
they got a monster over there at safety.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
he from the U. And
Yeah.
like I couldn't wait to see that guy go out there and play in the regular season, because what he did, remember the first matchup he had against Jeremy Shockey?
Yes.
And how Shockey was on a high, like Shockey was on a
Nobody was stopping
and
Shockey.
that dude went out there and played Shockey man to man, picked the ball off, went in the end zone. And it was in the
Come on.
preseason.
We played in the Hall of Fame game against the Denver Broncos. Sean had 2 interceptions and 1 to the house.
Yeah.
We ain't played 2 quarters of
Yeah.
football.
And again, we are comparing Sonny Styles to a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
but also like a guy that was on that kind of trajectory. You know what I'm
Say
saying?
same guy. I think they the same body type.
I mean, there's something special about his. And again, we don't want to overhype him too much, but man, like there's something about him that is starting to show itself.
Yeah.
It didn't really show up in OTAs or minicamp, but when you put the pads on, it was like,
Yeah.
who is that guy?
He's
right
the
there?
dude.
So for me, I'm going to go a little bit different than you guys. I'm going down the depth chart, and it's Colson Yankoff.
right.
So like to me,
All right.
undrafted rookie, a couple years ago.
A guy from your heart.
And and the thing about him, man, that gets me excited is like there's something when you see a guy just that's making plays.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to overrate the plays all the time, but he was working with the 2s yesterday, caught a corner for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Working with the 3s a couple days ago, catches this beautiful ball down the seam. Working the underneath route, catches a nice little choice. Like Tana knows this. Like when the ball comes, you got to make the play.
You got to make the play.
And they've been tough catches, and they haven't been pretty, but he's made the play. And I think like he's the guy that's like he's going to make the 53. And I'm not saying he's going to be a starter or anything like that.
Yeah.
But he's showing that as a tight end, because he didn't play tight end in college.
No.
Played like running back.
No, but that's why I like him.
Yeah.
That shows versatility.
Yeah.
And it just says I grew out of my other position. And now I can run like a running back,
Yeah.
but I still got the body of the tight end.
And
But
he's
it
got-
also shows too, and I don't want to cut you off. It also shows his versatility, because not only is he's going to be a guy that we count on as a tight end, but what he can do on special
teams, yeah.
running down kicks, being blocked on kick return and punt return, things of that nature. So the guy has the total package. So I can't wait to see him put it all together and go out there.
And so I think that's the thing. He's got to make the team because of teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if he gets a shot, like he just that one of those guys has a knack for making plays.
Yeah.
And so again, a little different than like Sonny Styles or Dafeoe, like
Yeah.
in terms of role.
we went high end.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to me, he's a guy that I think is stock up through training camp. All right, so let's get to your second guy, Santana.
CP, are you with me? Oh yeah, we have a church. We ain't going nowhere. Chris Paul, baby.
He lost me.
I was like, where are we going? I was there.
love it.
The
I love
vibes were good.
Hey, Chris Paul, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, think about it, man. Last year, this guy, and we've been seeing flashes. We saw flashes a couple of years ago and say, hey, this guy can be a potential great, guard for us. He has the potential of going out there and being a guy that we can lean on if somebody went down.
Yeah.
CP said, man, I can't wait till somebody go down. I'm going to have to get out here and show these guys what I got now. And I think when you have a guy like Tunsil outside of you and you're able to say, I'm going to hold my own so well that you gonna even shine even brighter. We already knew what Tunsil was gonna bring, but to see Chris Paul stand up and be able to make that look that much better.
Yeah.
Hey man, I can't deny his stock and his efforts. So I think his stock is up. I think he's a guy that we didn't expect stock to be up last year.
Yeah.
And we have no reason but to think it's going to keep rising, because if you put that kind of stuff on film last year, I'm not trying to let these guys who talking about me down now. Yeah. I'm not trying to let my teammates down who going to count on me to be that guy again. I'm not trying to let my pockets down. Because I know I know one day that
I'm going back.
It's going to come.
Yeah. So Fred, who you got?
I got one Nick Aloysius Cross. All right? I'm going Nick Cross. First of all,
you like Nick Cross too,
man.
bro.
Nick Cross is, first of all, he chills.
Hey.
He built like a statue.
I just watched He-Man.
Yeah.
And
that's how he's built.
He's He-Man.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
I just told you I've been sitting on my behind for 2 weeks.
And that's why he's 135 pounds. Like, that's what he been doing. This Nick Cross has made his presence felt.
Yeah.
All right, he's made it felt verbally.
Yeah.
All right, and when I say verbally, that means academically. He's watching film. He understands the defense. He's lining people up. He's telling people where to go, where not to go. I love that. His physical presence and watching him and Chig go through this little battle that they got going on. I've been enjoying that all season plus all training camp. I think he brings a layer to this defense. Remember, Harrison Smith led that defense in the Vikings.
Yeah.
This is the same type of defense. It's going to be led by a safety also with a presence. I think Nick Cross is going to be that presence. And what was our Achilles heel last year? Tackling in the open field.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He is a sure tackler in the open field. Can't get no better than that. Nick Aloysius Cross.
Fred, you went a different direction than I thought you were going to go. I thought you were going to go over Sewell Douglas because he's turning the football.
Oh, no, I love that. I got something else for him.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're giving him some good love here, because he's had a really nice training camp. And a guy like Nick Cross, I'm with you, man. I think he's going to be an absolute stud in this defense. But talking about Sewell Douglas, I think he's got some ability to turn the football over, play good in zone. That's what he's going to be asked to do here at a high level. So my guy, again, a little bit different, is Joshua Josephs.
Oh,
yesterday.
You know what? He had been sticking out.
Hey, he went that 4.8.
Yeah.
He went that 4.8.
That Stephen Davis?
Oh, yeah.
That old Tanner. That old Tanner.
No, Tanner wore that 4.8 as a freshman. Looking up at Miami practice.
Yeah. So anyway, basically, like yesterday, because
Now they go to Big Man. Hey, the show is being crashed. It's being crashed.
That was Josh Harris, by the way.
By the way, that's the owner of the team.
That's cool. That's the kind of guy he is. No, I'm just kidding. What were we talking about?
He's the same guy that just signed LeBron James.
That's pretty cool. We should ask him about that.
James. He's the guy. Yes.
Stock up.
Stop. Through the roof.
Josh thing already broke the doggone ceiling up. Stock is out of here.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, stock up.
Yeah.
Right. So my guy was Joshua Josephs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because again, kind of hard, like with the pads not on, figuring out. I'm telling you, I like to sit back and kind of watch the offense. Oh, we're in 3-by-1. They're motioning 2-by-2. I'm watching the concept, and all of a sudden I see this streak across my face, and it's Joshua Joseph absolutely running through someone's face.
Yes.
It was so violent that he had to like pull up and save the guy from falling on the quarterback. And I was like, everyone has a good one rep, so I'm gonna keep an eye on him. 3 reps later, same thing. And when you've got that kind of pop, that kind of length, and like he doesn't need to be that guy.
His arms is so long.
He doesn't need to be that game-changing rusher for us right now. But I'm like, if you keep rushing like that,
you're gonna earn him right on the field.
They're gonna have to put you out there.
Because he's got a long road. We got Dorrance Armstrong, we got Adafe Owe.
Don't worry about that kid.
Yeah.
You keep putting that good film out there.
Hey.
The one thing I know about coaches is they play the players that keep them higher.
Yep.
That's the key to having a good coach.
Yeah.
They only gonna play if you gonna keep me higher. I'm gonna play you. Keep putting that good film out there.
So yeah, he was my guy. So again, really stoked on Yankoff, Joshua Joseph for me. I love Adafe Owe, Tana, dude. I mean, you're high on Sonny Styles.
I'm high on Sonny Styles.
I'm like, are we not high on He's looked really good. Let me just say that he's looked really good the last couple of days.
And linebacker is like one of the harder positions
100%
to like play from college.
Yeah.
Like let's be honest with that. That's a hard position to like really. How should I say, free flow it to the league from college. It's just hard.
Yeah.
That's why guys like Luke Kuechly get all the love and Pat Willis. because they seamlessly did it from college.
Yeah, and again, I don't want to put that on him, but it's all it's all trending in that direction.
We can fanboy over him right now, but I think we all know that you're still gonna have to see it. You know what I mean? Got to see it out there in the games, and once you see it on the field a couple of times, man, it's only right for us to mention it.
I can't wait to see him. Is he the Saquon stopper? Because in my head, that's what I'm seeing.
I mean, I think he can do a lot, man.
Because Saquon can kill you in so many different ways, but he can do everything he can do.
Yeah. Dude, I was watching him yesterday, and he was kind of playing like an overhang. It was a 3x1, kind of playing overhang. Yeah. And I was like, because he's huge, he's like 6'5", he's almost 250, and he moved there like a safety. Like he was the B-gap run fit player, but he kind of did a good job, kind of keeping an eye on the screen or the bubble, and was able to fit that in there. And I was just like, that is hard to do, and most linebackers can't do it.
And when you have I guess you can say the skill set that he has, being that he was a guy that was
a safety,
and he's often come into that box and had to take on that role, but now he's in that box permanently. He can cover with the best of them. He can run with the best of them. You call him the SS Impala, you know what I mean? Like he's a deer. He's just that, dude, and that's how he looks. You know what I mean?
Dude, that was a bar. When did you do that? That was like a couple days ago when you did that.
Fred Mobby was at home, man, jotting down. Fred came last week with so many bars, man.
Was that last week that he did that?
That was last week. He came with bar after bar after bar.
I went into Tupac mode.
Apparently, I didn't know you had that in you, man. That was pretty
you were
good.
Machiavelli, huh?
All right, so we're gonna talk about to the moon, stock up, continue this conversation, but we're gonna take our second break. We got our Geico read. Isn't it strange? People really want to save money, but are so willing to toss their hard-earned coin into a 3-foot pool of disappointment. You don't need to throw your money away. All you need is your phone. Go to Geico, get a quote, and you could save $900 with your phone. It feels good to save some coin. Feels good to Geico.
By the time you put some like you got animated for the first. You put some. You put some expression and some personality into.
You know what got me animated, Fred? Yeah. Is watching you struggle your face off with that paper earlier. That's what got me animated.
You know what? You saved the struggle.
And it's so funny. The second you get the go, it's like something disaster.
Malfunction, computer malfunction.
Go back to back. Listen, it's so funny how the hurricane is only pointed over here.
You know why they put you there? Because you start sweating.
You sweat so
damn you got to be in front of the AC. So this is all. Everyone's looking out for you.
No, it's fine. Believe me.
Okay. All right. So now we got. To the moon!
To the moon!
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of put our heads together and figure out high-yielding investment, buying the dip, block trade, and to the moon. Okay? Yes. So let's start with our
Evidently, everybody love to hear stocks.
You know why?
Because Tanner.
Well, I actually like hearing.
John Stockton is what I call it. When Stockton talks, right? He always got an assist for you. He gonna let you know.
It's one of those things I did well during the pandemic. I had nothing else to do, so I dove into the stocks.
Apparently.
I went into the market and say, what shall I be able to make? Because right now I ain't making no ends. So I had to go out there and put my money to work.
I ain't got no ends. I just spent my last $1,000 on a drop top bid.
So that's what I had to do, man, and that's why these things are like it's fun. It's fun to dive in deep and be able to share my insight when we're talking about stocks, but we're using it with the players.
Yeah.
What I mean, with the players and where they should be at. If we had to put them in the market, where would they lie? Where would they fall?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's start with our high yielding investment. So basically, like this is an investment where the return gets larger over time.
Over time, baby.
This not a quick fix.
Nah, not a quick fix.
This not gonna make you rich next Thursday. Yeah. But what this will do is keep you going for the long term.
Yeah, this is one of those stocks, man. I love high yields because.
So, hey, 1 second. I'm sorry to cut you off. Do you want to each give a name and then we'll kind of distill down to who we think is the guy for the one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
All right,
long term. I gotta go. I gotta go Thompson. Cause he just a stable stock you can get.
But I feel like he's established.
But just let him go.
Okay.
Let him go. I want to hear it.
I say
I
this.
feel like you feel.
Because
I just wanted to hear what he got to say about
ain't a high yielding is almost a Coca-Cola or McDonald's.
It could see a high yield could be anything because like you just said, it's for the long term. So when you putting it in there, You just taking that money and putting it back in there so your shares can grow and your money can grow.
So it's more of a Walmart.
It could be whatever you want.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So that's why I said like Tunsil he's everywhere. He's been here. He's done that.
Yeah.
He's like
I like that you used him first though. I like that you used him
he's
first.
like the most stable thing I can invest with on this team.
Yeah.
That I know guarantee gonna be what he was last year and the year before.
And so since you put that there, and like I say, we can't take nothing from what we all individually feel.
Yeah,
That's our opinion. I look at a high yield on a different level.
Yeah.
I look at a high yield as this is something that I'm starting now. I need to get in now because over time it's going to grow and it's going to benefit me down the road. And that's the JCJ for me. That's the Josh Conley Jr.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
Go.
So
that's
the Josh Conley Jr. That's a guy that I feel like I got him in on the low end. Yeah, we knew he was a first rounder. He was one of those Nvidias that we say, hey, let's go out there and get this because it's going to pay us dividends in the long haul. And guess what? Over time, when we first saw him out there in the market, we was like, the water's choppy.
We don't know.
The water's choppy. Oh, he got this guy. He got that guy. And then before you know it, it smoothed it out. Yeah. And then you saw one of these. You saw one of these go in the market. You saw that thing climb. You saw that thing climb.
John Stock.
You see what I'm saying?
That's why he
And so that's why I put my money in from the gate. I put my money in out the door because I say no matter what he goes through, the market gonna go up and down with him. But over time, he gonna rise to the top.
Well, I can tell you what, you done got fired with that mic in your hand, boy. you done got fired. I can give you that.
I don't need to follow up on that because he was my pick too.
All right.
I just feel like he's a young guy, got better as the year went on last year.
He did.
I think people don't know who he is really. They're not talking about him.
Because offensive line ain't sexy.
Yeah. And then when I watched him in practice, I'm like, man, that dude, for being 315,
he hell of an athlete.
Dude, his feet are sweet. And so
I still ain't did the Conley challenge.
Yeah.
You
ain't gonna do it. You ain't.
There's no way.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
We're gonna have to edit it. Like,
hey, I'm one of those guys that I'm all about your health because the health is wealth. So I don't want you going out there risking nothing, man. We need you. We need you out here, man.
Jason's face was like, no,
don't do it.
No, we're all good.
Hey, let me do it right quick.
Don't even pretend like it.
Man,
we can maybe edit it.
Save it for the house. Save it for the house.
But yeah, so he's my guy again for a lot of reasons. Santa just said like you're buying it kind of low, I think, right now. But I think by the end of this year, people are going to be talking about him in a different context, especially with this offense supporting him. Okay, so now let's get to buying the dip.
I got the best guy for the dip.
Who you got?
I got the best guy for the dip.
Who you got? I think I
already know.
Armstrong?
Nah, 5, baby.
Jedi 5.
5 is one of those stocks. It came in high.
Yeah.
The people were like, it's so high. I don't even think he's gonna be able to. That potential is too high right now.
I don't think he gonna live up to it.
He ain't gonna. And then he lived up to, and they were like, it's through the roof.
Yeah.
So by the time his season ended, year 1, people was questioning should they buy that high, and then he showed you should have got in.
Yeah.
And then it was too high.
Yeah.
His card went for $500K. Yeah. His rookie card was bought by his own owner for $500K in the offseason after his great first year. Yeah. And so it was so high. People say I can't catch up with it. And then last year happened. Then last year happened.
Yeah.
And then so you know what happens in the market. No matter how much potential, no matter how much wealth I was able to get out to you, get off of you that first time around, you done came back down. Yeah. And that's when people gotta be smart. But that's when
you gotta buy.
You gotta buy the dip. Yeah. And that's what I feel like 5 is at a reasonable. He's back at the level of people questioned before. Should we buy? Yeah, you better buy because right now it's at a feasible rate. So go get it. And I think that's why, to me, I think he's undoubtedly that guy to buy the dip with.
I'm speechless. I mean, that's perfect. I mean,
that's why we do this segment. It's his segment.
I know.
Like we know this his segment, and he done pulled his Willy Wonka again.
Is there anybody else?
I ain't got nothing to say. Like what you want me to say?
I kind of.
It ain't a better buy the dip guy on the team.
I know, and especially with that kind of explanation of buying the dip and the whole thing.
What am I supposed to say over here?
Nothing.
And I ain't.
So we got Josh Connolly for high yielding investment.
Yeah.
And we got Jaden Daniels for buying the dip. Okay. So now we got a block trade, which I was not familiar with this term, but it means buying shares in bulk.
Costco.
Yep, Costco.
Yeah.
And so I got one I'm going to throw out there.
Throw it out there.
So I'm buying, and this is a little bit off the beaten path.
Is it a group?
I was going to buy Durante Jones stock.
All right.
Because I think it helps everybody. Mm-hmm. And I think that thing's going to be, so I think it's like, we want to buy defensive stock. I'm okay with that too. Because I was out here the other day and I was like, man, that's a tough coverage. Yeah. Or that's a cool check. Yeah. Or look at that pressure. How do you block that? And when you just say that over and over again, I'm like,
It's a brainchild. It's from him.
This thing could get to a point where it's not only helping the defense, but it's helping the special teams. It's helping the offense.
It's helping the offense.
It's helping David Blau, right?
Yeah.
And so to me, like, I've been very, very impressed with the defense, the continuity of the defense, and I'm going to give that to Durante Jones as a guy that is making the wholesale making the team better.
I like that pick, and I'm gonna add to it.
Yep.
I was questioning, should I put that into the individual or should I just talk about the core? And that's why I want the secondary.
Yeah.
Because of what you just said.
Yeah.
I feel like the presence of Durante Jones has been shown of who we went out there and got up front.
Yeah.
In the offseason.
Yeah.
I love how you brought in, you want to put the stock into the coordinator, because I think it's fitting for what I see, what the secondary should be with with us going out there and beefing up all those guys up front. I mean, you had guys here that we thought the world of, and then you added fuel to that.
Yeah.
You added fuel to the fire of what we was already starting last year. And I think when you have those new pieces in there, Chanel, Owe, Chason, the secondary has they only could get better. They can only get better.
The only benefit.
And that's the thing that you talk about ad nauseum about. If you ain't getting after the quarterback, then I can't cover for that long. I sat out there and watched D Hall stick Wes Welker for doggone 15 minutes, it felt like. and I'm exaggerating.
We stopped the first route.
Yeah.
The second route we're gonna have problems with.
He ran 7 routes
Yeah.
on D Hall and didn't caught the ball 15 yards down the field.
And then what I supposed to do?
And I sat there and waited for D Hall to walk off the sideline just so I can give him a pat on the helmet and say, hey, bro, I watched it.
Yeah.
No one put pressure on. Tom stepped back there and patted the ball all day. And D Hall said, I've been telling them this. So when you do what we do up front, when you do what we do, on that second level, the guys on that third level have no choice but to get better. So I'm buying a bulk of shares in our secondary.
Yeah.
Make me right, fellas.
Yeah, Durante Jones, I think you're right on that. I think you hit it on the head. Like, if you're going to buy in bulk, I want to buy brain trust.
Yeah.
I want to buy knowledge. And that's what he's sharing with his team. Not the physical part, the knowledge part. And I'm with you on that, Lo. Good call.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. That's one I thought about doing it for To the Moon, but I thought I'd be a little bit more conservative. Blue chip.
And this is why I was so happy for you when you went Tunsil first, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I came and let Logan finish telling you what the whole To the Moon means.
Yeah.
Because this is what To the Moon means right now. He says on a rocket ship. It's a blue chip. You hear that?
Yeah.
Blue chip. Yeah. When I think of blue chip, I think of Coca-Cola.
You right.
Warren Buffett has 816 million or billion. I'm going to just say million. I might be wrong. Annually out of Coca-Cola. You know what that screams to me?
Yeah.
Tunsil.
Oh, yes, sir.
Tunsil is a blue chip.
Walmart.
He done it already.
Every city.
Old money. Mm-hmm. You ain't got it.
It had hundreds.
It's the money that just keep growing.
Yeah.
It just keep growing. We just sit here and watch it grows. And that's what Tunsil is. He's old money.
Just stable.
He Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola been around so long, Coca-Cola can wash your clothes.
Yes, it can.
You can drink it in and wash your clothes.
I can clean the boat off with it. Right?
So that's to me a blue chip. That's a guy that has proven over time that, hey, I'm here to stay. I'm here forever. Even when I'm gone, I'm gonna be still making money.
McDonald's, all right?
There you go. I just wanted to give you that, that example of what blue chip means.
Part of it is just like you can't say anything. It's just so good.
Yeah,
it's like you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, Tunsil's Coca-Cola.
No. I learned a long time ago, when you got a left tackle, watching them can be boring.
Yeah.
Like when I used to watch Chris Samuels play a game, it's just I'm gonna do the same thing every play.
That's why
nobody can do nothing.
That's why he's a Pro Bowl.
Yes.
It's just quiet over there.
Just quiet. Ain't nothing going on over here. What y'all got going on over there? Like, they're gonna think about it. He's one of those guys that's just stable.
Yeah.
I don't know what you made just think of it. You ever heard that Jonathan Ogden story? So I played with a coach.
I played against J.O.
So when I was in Atlanta, the tight end coach was the assistant O-line coach in Baltimore, and basically he said J.O. was so good.
Yes.
He'd hold the pass rusher with his right hand because he played left tackle, and he would point out open receivers.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Yes.
And he said it wasn't like a one-time
thing. So that's why Flacco was over there doing his thing with that boy?
Trent Dilfer. It was Trent Dilfer
He was
behind him. And yes,
that
I do remember plays
where
he would literally jam this dude and be like, he open.
You know what's so crazy? When we practice against them, So we had joint practices with them when I first got here.
Yeah, because we went to them.
And I used to look at their field, their players like they was a Pro Bowl team.
Yeah.
Like you had him on offensive line, you had Jamal Lewis in the backfield,
Yeah.
you had Ray Lewis at the middle linebacker,
Yeah, Shannon Sharp.
Deion Sanders over there, you had Shannon Sharp,
yes.
you had all
And
these,
Reed.
you had so many blue chippers, you had so many all pros,
Dudes.
Hall of Famers basically right
Saragusa.
now. Saragusa in
Dudes.
the inside, bro.
Yeah.
It
Peter
was,
Ballwear.
you
Dudes.
had Samari Road at another corner.
Donald.
It was
Dudes.
crazy going against them in practice, man. And I was like, I was sitting there just saying to myself, this is what they brought me in here to do, to go against these guys. You talking about iron sharpening iron?
Jamie Sharp.
We had no
Dude.
choice but getting better out of practice with those guys.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I forget. You always forget how good that team was.
Yeah.
Like they had like Zeus Brown was on that.
They
team.
was dominant,
Yes.
bro.
Like their offensive line was disgusting.
Just huge.
Yeah.
All right, ready to rumble.
And then like was Terrell? No, Terrell Suggs was later, right?
No, Terrell
No, he
Suggs,
was
Ray
there.
Suggs was there.
Silly.
He was there.
silly.
He was a young pup.
Edge.
And they had that. Who's that number 95? The defensive end.
No, that was the goose was
Yeah.
in the
And
inside.
then they had an
Yeah.
edge rusher, like just hard.
Oh, you had your boy Rice. Oh, Rice played for a year over there. Didn't
No,
he play?
Simeon Rice
No,
was
we
in
wasn't
with the
there.
Bucks.
I'm thinking about something else.
But
All
anyway,
right,
dude.
yeah.
So anyway, Jonathan Ogden, beast. Larry Tunsil's a beast. Definitely a blue chip guy. Let's get into our third break real quick, and then we're going to talk
Third break.
about players we're going to risk it all for. So what are these reads we got here, Fred?
Risking
You
it
got
all.
one, or you only got one
I
today?
had one.
It is I. They say your work defines who you are. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. You're clocking in. But what happens on the weekend? I know what happened with Fred. What happens to your time?
Wasted.
You can take it easy, or you can use that time to get better. In the U.S. Army, we think differently. Your time should be used to improve the skills you do have, to learn some you don't, to push yourself in new ways, because it's those days that truly define who you are. It's those days that Fred want to point at me, but that's how you make progress. That's how you make an impact on the world around you. It's your time. How you spend it is up to you. It's your time. The U.S. Reserve.
Hey, y'all, we are making these readings too high pressure. Right?
Like Fred, you need the mic.
We making these readings too high pressure. Like they high pressure situations. They shouldn't be this high pressure, man. Like they only read.
They only high pressure to you.
Pressure builds diamonds, man.
No, pressure does make diamonds.
I want this. I want that.
That's because your boy Bobby Three Stick said that. I'm saying it.
Hey,
Still got one of those shirts in my closet, actually.
First of all, I've heard the best of the best stumble.
Yeah.
It's how you regain
How
your
you bounce
balance.
back.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, we don't give each other that
Look, I watched you watch me in both of my reads. You over there nodding your head. You waiting, so I'm waiting too. I got that one eye on you and on my read.
It's a high pressure environment.
It's a very high pressure environment. I don't know how people win in these situations.
All right, so we got checkpoint. All right, Commanders fans, sorry we had some technical difficulties, but here I am, the GOAT, to get us right on these reads. Today's episode is brought to you in part by Checkpoint, helping organizations like the Washington Commanders secure their AI transformation. As AI becomes a larger part of every business, it introduces new, faster-moving cyber threats. Without the right security, your data and your customers could be more exposed than you think. Checkpoint uses AI to stop AI, preventing threats before they become breaches. Because whether it's football or cybersecurity, winning comes down to pairing the right strategy with a flawless execution. Checkpoint. We secure your AI transformation. I guess we're a coach. I guess we can do whatever we want.
Mississippi State Bulldogs, man. Risk it all on us this year. We
On a
will win
player
the SEC.
this
We'll win the
season
SEC. Yeah.
that is going to be like a sure thing. So I don't know. It's not something really in the stock market necessarily, but just as an idea of like how I'm feeling about him, like he's in this bucket for me.
All right, I'm going to go with a guy that's not brought up much because the guy on the other side got $100 million. And that's K-Son. Like,
I like this one.
I'm always one of those guys. Champ Bailey was on the other side. I benefited from being on the opposite side of Champ Bailey. I got a feeling that K-Son is going to benefit from being on the opposite side of a Daffy.
Yeah.
Yes, because guess what? They're going to slide the protections down.
Yeah.
They're going to slide the protections to him.
I like that.
And guess what? Who coming off the other side?
Yeah.
I like that.
A bat out of hell.
Yeah.
K-Son.
I like that. You came out the gate wrong, because when you said you benefited, you won line. You had 130-something tackles and 5 interceptions. That boy was an all-pro Hall of Famer out there.
Isn't that a thing? Isn't that like stock fraud or investment fraud?
Yeah,
Like,
that
that's what you
is.
did.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta buy some stock in Fred.
Hey,
And then I realized,
when Fred told me he had 130 tackles, boy, his rookie year, I say, what?
Yeah.
And you wasn't all pro.
And then that I think is going to be an absolute stud in this defense.
Kinlaw?
No.
Who?
Frankie Louvu, baby.
Ooh.
I was watching him yesterday.
Tasmanian
I was
devil.
watching him yesterday get downhill, and I was like, ooh, a guy that we didn't really mention on the show. Tana kind of talked about it with his block trade segment.
Yeah.
It's Mikey Sanders still. And you said it. You're like, I'm not judging him off of last year. I think in this defense,
And he still had to steal a little last year.
I think he's going to get his hands on a lot of footballs.
So many balls because this defense remind me of what he played at in Michigan. I just know his certain skill set as a corner. When you a Tater Hawk, like he a Tater Hawk, and we got an aggressive front, and they don't know what we coming
We
from.
need a Tater Hawk shirt.
Hey,
We
I'm
need-
gonna
we
get
need-
a Tater Hawk.
I like
We
how
need
he
merch.
goes.
I need a Tater Hawk
We
shirt.
need merch, man. Tater
I need a
Hawk.
hawk carrying a tater. That's what I need. I need it now.
Yeah, man. And so sometimes these shows are tough for me because like my fan starts coming out and the analyst and my analytical brain kind of quiets down. Is you get to kind of totally fan out, see the guys, see them progressing each and every day. So if you can come out to training camp, please do that. Make sure you leave a comment. Who are you excited to see this year? Whose stock do you think is up?
Tater Hawk.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So
Tater Hawk shirt's coming.
Tater Hawk coming.
It's
I'm
loaded.
going to have a Rasul Frederick Douglass on that thing, too.
that's going to do it for today's show, man. We got to go watch some practice.
Yeah.
Please make sure you like and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. But in the meantime, that's it.
Peace.
The Command Center podcast was filmed at the Big Bear AI Command Center studio. Big Bear AI offers mission-ready AI for a rapidly evolving world, proudly protecting the Washington Commanders and its fans.